Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Alex Verdugo is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. So 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot. 87 degrees here at first pitch. Here's the 2-1 home.
Ball, no. 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit weakly on the ground to short. And the day begins with an out. There's one away. Here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Xander Bogaerts comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And he'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he has an even 10 hits in 29 at-bats. He's taken him deep once.
No.
Ball 3. J.D. Martinez will be next. And we're just underway from Truist Park. Now a swing and a fly ball, and that will end up a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. High and deep to right, racing back the right fielder at the track, the wall, and it's gone. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Here's J.D. Martinez
the left fielder,
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Pulled hard down the line in left, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Throw into second.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Here now is Rafael Devers. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Martinez, the runner at second with one away. Now that's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Fouled away. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Good battle. Count remains full. Runner at second here with one man out. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
That's it. The second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Next up for the Red Sox, Kike Hernandez. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
2-2.
Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
To the plate now, Danny Santana.
No,
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch, and he misses. 2-1. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Red Sox 2, the Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Sale will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, when Chris Sale's healthy, he's as good as any left-hander in baseball. He's coming back from Tommy John surgery. When he's right, he throws to the upper mid-90s. He'll approach triple digits. Good hard slider. He's the modern-day version of Randy Johnson. He's a nightmare for left-handed hitters as he throws from that low 3/4 arm angle.
Now at the plate is Nick Markakis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
That will bring in Guillermo Heredia now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Sale has pitched his way to over 1,600 innings of work at the big league level. And over those innings of work, he struck out over 2,000 batters, putting him in good company with names like Oral Hershiser, Catfish Hunter, and Fernando Valenzuela. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts. And he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting third.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
So no need to wait, as here he is, yanked on the ground down the line. Ready with the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. This will be fouled away. So 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back to Truist Park following this. Into the box, Christian Vasquez. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First delivery to him. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Morton has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
At the plate, Chris Sale. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
Alex Verdugo digging in now, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Red Sox leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Now to the plate, Ozzie Albies, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Albies just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. Now the 2-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little...
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Rosario leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
A pause and the 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And that finds the target.
0-2.
Nothing in 2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi? Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Over to Albies. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And he hits it hard to the right side. Albies brings it in. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Boston, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the pitcher, Charlie Morton.
The pitcher, Charlie.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
In now, Nick Markakis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here comes the 0-1. The swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Stepping in now, Guillermo Heredia. Should look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wind up and the 0-1. swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time.
Now
Guillermo
batting,
Heredia
third
becomes
baseman.
the second out in the bottom of the third.
Riley.
At the plate now, Austin Riley. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And that one yanked just foul. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We played 3 full. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Braves 1. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Kike Hernandez. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
To the plate now, Danny Santana. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Santana stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Vasquez.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. To the bottom. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Olson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The back, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
No one on with one down, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Now here's the first offering. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Grounded down the third baseline. Devers fields it cleanly in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Now back, left field.
Well, you can't fault the effort by the first baseman there. He did his best to make the save, stretching to his backhand side. He just can't quite close the glove on it, so it'll go down as a throwing error.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. Pitch outside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Albies, the runner at second with one away. That evens it up 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Now, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So next to hit is Travis d'Arnaud, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First pitch on the way. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throws there at first, so the error doesn't hurt him on the scoreboard as the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. Our score remains 2-1. Striding in for Boston, Bobby Dahlbeck. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
In now, Chris Sale. He pops it up. Chasing after it is Rosario, and that's going to land foul. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No. Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Into the windup and the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Now another 2-2. Popped up, and no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, and he struck him out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Ball. Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. One 0 count. Here it is. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
He's set, and the pitch. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The 1-0 home. Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's now 3-1 Boston. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi.
Not shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Dansby Swanson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Charlie Morton. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike 2.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball inside.
And it's fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Here's Bogaerts, the young shortstop. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
You know, D-Row, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Standing in now, Nick Markakis, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, the old classic two-strike, let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Morton leads off first with one away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now at the plate, Guillermo Heredia struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Braves strand one, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Boston cleanup hitter Rafael Devers. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And this catches the outside corner, strike one. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Fouled away. And that's going to be high. 2 and 2 now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3 and 2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game.
Up
That's
next for the
back-to-back Ks, and that was
right
his
fielder,
9th of the game.
Danny
If you're striking out one or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
To the plate now, Danny Santana. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. No hits to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. No plate discipline that time. He's in the hole now, 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Ball.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V into it.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the imposing power bat, Austin Riley. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He bounced out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. A 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Slapped hard the opposite way. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Now the first pitch.
Ball.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
2-1.
2 out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
1 strike.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Score holds, it's 3-1. Chris Martin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55, Chris Martin.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Christian Vasquez. Now the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Albies picks it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now back. The first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up Bobby Dalbec. First pitch on the way. Martin playing here in his age 34 season. He was a 21st round pick back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Comes set and the 0-1. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Ball.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate, Chris Sale. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox as the lead remains 3-1. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
First pitch of the AB now. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
At the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. In there, and it's even at 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
d'Arnaud, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
William Contreras will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, William Contreras.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
No, that's the ball.
Swing and he pops him up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-1, and he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Verdugo looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and the Braves have drawn even now. It's 3-3.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. We'll march on to the 8th. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Jackson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
The center fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Stepping in once again is Xander Bogaerts. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Now here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Albies scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now back, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Digging in next, J.D. Martinez flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Chopper foul. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here, 3-2 with 2 away.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Outside.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Hitters count. The pitch.
Ball 3.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0. Here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Next, it'll be Kike Hernandez, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. First offering on its way.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
High in the air down the right field line. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back to Truist Park following this. Hirokazu Sawamura is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 19.
Alexander Palma is into the ballgame now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 36. Alexander Palma.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Guillermo Heredia.
The center fielder, Guillermo Heredia.
From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. The 2-0 on the way. Grounded to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Stepping in now, Austin Riley. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is taken for ball two. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So now to the plate, Matt Olson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. The 0-1. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 0-2. Here it is. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 3-3. Now into the box, Danny Santana will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Riley has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Now back, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So the next to bat will be Christian Vasquez. He grounded out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. The breaking ball there had him frozen. Strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Lifted down the line in left. Riley trying to get there, and it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Albies ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
Next to dig in, Bobby Dalbec. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Goodness. 0-2 now.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider work, and that thing's got depth and bite. The
windup and the 0-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still tied 3-3. Bottom of the inning now. That will bring up Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That's a strike.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0.
Yep.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Ball and 2 strikes.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Here comes the 1-2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Ball game! Solo shot down the line in right, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
One-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Atlanta Braves came through and it mattered in the 9th on their way to the win. Luke Jackson takes home the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Red Sox, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending. and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you. 1.